What's up, guys? Oberon Kingdom.
Hello, hello.
Yo, what's up?
Not much, not much.
You chilling?
Chilling. It's raining outside. I don't like weather. Just vibing. How you doing?
Doing fine. It's sunny here. Sunny but windy.
I prefer that.
Hmm. So
But can't be cold and sunny as long as sunny.
it's sunny, baby. So yeah, dude, we're gonna talk about the topic is gonna be is being short an influence in the society. Has it a big influence into being successful?
Hmm.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
It's gonna be crazy. We're missing
Look at you.
the keep. Look.
Just text him.
All right, cool.
Oh, that's fine. What do you think? Expect your position.
My position, I think it's fine. But I'm gonna tell you why I chose this topic, and it's really interesting.
Did something happen to you?
No, not to me. But I'm gonna. It's a juicy topic. Well, I mean, I
Okay.
heard it. I heard it on. I was watching something and they were talking about it,
Okay.
and that's why I was like, hey, dude, that's a good topic actually. So let's discuss this on the Oberon Kingdom.
It's like it's like I don't know. It should be like yeah, it doesn't matter, but it does matter.
True,
1 minute.
true. All right,
We'll be here in 1 minute.
let me do my intro.
Be ready.
Let me do. Let's do our intro.
Now, without the keep.
Yeah, he's gonna come in 1 minute, right?
Oh well, okay then. Do an intro, I guess, about him.
Yes. All right, I'll start. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Oberon Kingdom podcast. So this time is going to be an interesting topic, as you can see in the title already, is being short, having an influence in the society. And by that I mean, is it going to make you more money by being short, or is it going to be more? Are you going to be more social, and etc. etc. So it's a quite interesting topic. My name is Warren Knights, and I'll be the host for today. This is number 20 episode. No,
21?
Number 20 of Oberon Kingdom episode 2020. Yeah.
420 in 2020. Let's go.
420, baby.
Hello guys, I am David here. I happy to be here. Let's have a great talk today. And now we just have to wait for Nikki.
Cool.
And he's here, perfect timing.
Cool. 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 Hey, what's up?
Very good afternoon.
Sunny in the.
Morning. Did you just wake up this year? Okay, that's totally fine. Well, we introduced ourselves, you said hello, so I think we can just go to the topic right away, can't we?
All right. Let's go. So last week I was watching a show, and there were a bunch of people suggesting that short people had the shortest straw or the unluckiest RNG in life, and this is only for short men. Spurred by women, more likely to end up in jail, doomed to earn less, destined to languish in poorly paid jobs, plagued by feelings of insecurity and coming up short where coming up matters most. You think life had dealt the short straw to short men. Spurned by women. So be so more likely to end up in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we haven't talked about the short man, but yeah, more likely to end up in jail. And maybe it has. So I actually found 8 studies, so we're gonna bring science into this as well. So there are 8 studies that prove it. So let me first explain why I chose this topic. Since I was watching this show, and yeah, and the show was kind of like funny and stuff. And at some point, the conversation started to become about short people. Like majority of the people were talking, like 80%, they're saying like being short is actually bad because you might not get successful, you might not be able to earn more money, you might be respected, whatever. And 20% was like, hey, it doesn't matter what you, if you're short or tall or fat, as long as you work hard or you're nice to other people, then eventually it will become all right. So first of all, what do you guys think about this? I'll start with myself then. First, you guys know I'm all about the science, but first I was like, okay, you have to work hard, and yeah, everything will be all right. But actually, because of science is proving me wrong, and I will come with later with the statement and with the science stuff on why it actually convinced me that actually being short is actually a disadvantage in the society we live in. Any thoughts? So short. So there's I mean, short. What is short? Short is being below. Yes, below average of the society you're in. So in this case, it's gonna be for in the Netherlands, it's gonna be 181 meters for men. 181. Let me check it.
You are short, right? You are short.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, is it really a disadvantage? I don't know. If it's really, I wouldn't say it's correlated. It can't be. I mean, like once you tell me the scientific reasons why, probably I'll be like, okay, maybe sure. But right now I'm just like, no, wait. It's like, it's what's inside, right? Like, how can be short as fuck, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Okay, maybe like, okay, how about like, sports? Like, okay, that's something else. Like, do we take that like into society? sport?
It is a role in society. One of the.
Okay, so yeah, sure. Okay, well, if it's sports, like I don't know a sport where not being, tall is advantage. Yeah, I mean basketball or any sport, like like is does it give you this advantage to be tall in football or in swimming? Not really, right? But once you're a goalkeeper, you just have like a wider range, to block, right? Yeah, right. So, but yeah, but there is like no real disadvantage in any sport when you're tall, right? Right. So there's just like depends on strategy or not. Like, but being short is like a disadvantage in a lot of sports. Don't you think? So like in sports, like if you're tall, you're blessed by God.
The RNG, baby.
Yeah, right. So I would get that like in sports, but I like everyday life society. I don't know about that. Being a tall, being a midget, like I mean, like where's the difference, right?
All right. Yeah, dude. Being a midget is not being short. It's just a condition. Yeah. So,
You're like the first impression you get from a person.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right, cool, cool. So I'll bring science into this matter uh,
Okay.
and the study. All right, so I'll start with, uh, I mean, wealth. So first of all, short men tend to be poor. Do you guys agree on that or disagree?
Because you're short yourself. Because like talk from experience, like you being short. I don't know. Like I don't see the difference like from the wealth wise, like if he's like, or I never thought about it really.
Jeff Bezos? True. All right. All right. All right. So a recent British study.
Oh well, like scientifically speaking, like what could be the reason probably? Like, well, most like underdeveloped countries or like developing countries are like what? Mainly like Asia and Africa, right? So like statistically wise, like there are a lot more Asian people in this world, and genetically speaking, they are short. Like that could be a reason, like that the short people tend to be like from developing countries. But I don't know.
Could be, could be.
Like what people do they take into the study?
So in this study that I'm gonna read to you guys, it's a British study. It's a
It's like for British people.
Yeah, it is British, so the UK.
Okay. So UK only.
Yeah, and I mean they're not shortest people of the world, nor are they the tallest one. So yeah, so a recent British study found that every extra 1 centimeter in height increased males' earnings by about a €500 a year. Social class gradients in height are consistent finding in the literature, although we are coming closer together. A study of 7,735 middle-class British men born between 1919 and 1939 found a 3 centimeters height gap between manual and non-manual workers. It will take 20 years before manual workers will be as tall as non-manual workers are now. So what they're saying are actually that shorter people tend to be more, well, they have less money than taller people. So 1 centimeter measures as €500 a year.
I'm gonna earn €5,000 more than a kid, statistically speaking.
Yeah, so
Practically considering I'm not earning anything right now, right? So like, wow.
so science is actually saying that 1 centimeter is 500 a year. So remember, this is 1919 and 1939. So people, yeah, yeah. So people back there were more, or they were actually more shorter, and that was the industrial era, if I'm correct. 39, yeah, yeah. That's perfect. The industrial era, where there was a lot of work and stuff. That's the first one. So the second one is we see that short men are less powerful. In one experiment, students were asked to draw a figure representing their concept of an average bloke and an ideal national leader. Two of their students drew the leader as taller than the citizens. When asked if they saw themselves as potential political leader, taller students expressed more confidence in their leadership abilities and more interest in running for a political office. This translates into politics. The shorter candidate has defeated the taller is only 8 out of 28 since 1900. So since 1900, 8 out of 28 people have been not elected because, I don't know, for some reason. But they were short. The improbable giant killer has been George W. Bush, who defeated two taller opponents, John Kerry, who was 11 centimeters taller, and Al Gore, who was 3 centimeters taller. Hillary Clinton, 169, will have to overcome a 19 centimeter deficit if she has to defeat her opponent, Donald Trump. That was recently 4 years ago. So what they're saying is, if you're going to be a powerful guy, or you're going to be a powerful guy in the future, there's more likely to be you to be a taller guy if you're going to be powerful than to be short. In other words, if you're short, you're not going to be a powerful person. And what's the definition of being a powerful person? I guess wealth, political power, leadership, stuff like that. Any thoughts? So you're saying that only if the world is virtual, then short people have a chance. Is that what you're saying? Only if the world is gonna be or is gonna be virtual connected, and by that I mean everything is gonna be virtual, then short people have a chance. Is that what you're saying? All right. I mean, sounds nice, I guess.
Would be perfect, but
Yeah, sounds optimistic.
ain't gonna happen though.
Sounds really optimistic.
Yeah.
I just want to say a quick question. Did something change when this corona epidemic happened to your lifestyle?
My lifestyle. Well, well, I don't go to classes anymore. There's just like online classes now, right? So other than that, I still go out pretty much, go shopping, see my friends, just more like in a restricted way. So I didn't change too much. Just like my life with the bit of restrictions. But other than that, it didn't really change.
And for you?
Yeah.
And for you, Penta King? Okay. Okay. All right, let's go back to the topic. So we all like women. Am I correct? All men like women.
Nakib, no comment on this. Nakib, don't comment on no fuck. Nakib, fuck you. Yes, we all love women and respect them. I
Woman.
told you.
So, women prefer taller men. Women like their men tall, though there may be a ceiling effect, so to speak. At somewhat over 185 so 185 meters centimeters. According to many users, the dating site eHarmony reportedly discriminates against short men signing up because they can't find matches for them. If women were randomly paired with men, we would expect about 8 10% of women to be taller than the male partners, and it does happen occasionally. Nicole Kidman, 180, is a serial shorter man coupler, overshadowing Keith Urban by 2 centimeters and Tom Cruise by 10 centimeters. But in reality, only about 4% of women are taller than their parents. Very short men, less than 163 centimeters, have fewer lifetime sexual partners, 5 versus 7 partners, than taller men. Tall men also have more reproductive success among homosexual men. Men who prefer a more active sexual role prefer shorter partners, where those who prefer a more passive sexual role prefer taller partners. Women prefer for tall men varies with menstrual cycle. Women are turned on by tall men over when they are in the follicular vital phase and when their partners were chosen with a short-term relationship in view. So in short, the girls who like taller men are only looking for a longer relationship. So let's say they want to get married, they want to have children, and what else? And shorter for the shorter people, it's only a one night stand. That's what they're saying. What else? So if you're less than 163 centimeters, you're fewer lifetime sexual partners. So you're gonna be in your whole lifetime. You're gonna be having 5-7 partners in your lifetime. If you're shorter than 163 centimeters. What do you, no, if you're shorter than 163.
You will have five for like the top like
Yeah, five or
7 partners.
5 or 7 partners.
Do you get fewer?
If you're no, if you're taller than that, then you might get more than 7. I mean, I mean, it makes sense actually. So, do you think the woman prefer tall men? On average, there's a chance. So the maximum, let's put it like this: there's a maximum of partners. A guy, a short guy, of 163 centimeters. So this is UK scientific proof. In the Netherlands, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's always like where
Yeah, yeah. I
the
think
research was made.
I think the research is not counting in religion and stuff. I actually agree with this one because I do think women prefer tall men. Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
How much? It sounds like, you know what you sound like? You sound like they were ugly, so I fucked them anyway.
It's just like they were all ugly and not thick.
Like physical.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
That's what it sounded like.
So you are not looking like in the height, but looking at you look at the more important physical aspects like the face and the heart, the eyes, the ankles,
The feet.
the feet. Oh god, no. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, we got so yeah, yeah, women do prefer taller men in my experience.
But that's because their DNA. They want to be. They want to feel secured by a man.
They must protect. Mm. I am a tall Asian. Okay, so I am an exception, but my hand are exceptions, I guess. Shosha, shosha. Ethnicity.
Yes, it is.
And then there are men. Oh, she's us.
True. She has vagini. All right, let's move on. So taller men are smarter. Ooh, are you? Ooh,
Taller men. It depends in which area. Hard to
mathematics.
say. Well, how am I supposed to know that? Well, is math a subject? I was good at the subject. Doesn't mean it was my favorite, right? It was the easiest one. Okay. Oh man, did you get paid for that? Man, I was like, okay, you don't have to pay for it, but buy me a bucket. Objectively, just like, yeah, just buy me a bucket of KFC sometime, and we equal, That's enough. It's enough of a payment. Mm, 15. Oh, oh. Okay. But on average, now we're talking about like taller people are smarter. Look, I don't know how I put this, right?
So height has been height has been consistently. By the way, I'll talk about it later. Height has been consistently weakly associated with intelligence in humans. Height can be accumulated by biomarker of general health during development, or genetic factors may impact both height and intelligence. That's what they're saying right now. And I wanted to ask, so since you're 5% of the smartest, of 10% the smartest in the Netherlands. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't need. I have to search it up. But the reason I asked that question is because I just wanted to know, do you know those other seven people? And are they taller than you? Or are they taller than 180? So that means 1 in 7. So you're This. So you're just doesn't actually that mean that you're in the percentile that is allowed. So it's like 10%, maybe 5% of short people make it. So you're in those percentile. Am I correct? Because you're on only two. What do you mean? Only two. Yeah. True. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. True. Degree. Yeah. 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 I want to ask. I guess for another week, I want to be asking. The question is, when do you know when you're smart? But I think we'll leave it for another topic. That's a good question, mate. All right, let's go to the next one. So, shorter people feel less secure and likable. In one experiment, 60 adults from the general population who were prone to having mistrustful thoughts underwent a virtual reality experience of a train ride on the underground. The participants experienced the same virtual trip journey twice, once their normal height and once at the height that had been virtually reduced by 25 centimeter, although participants didn't consciously notice the height difference. More of them reported feelings less capable, less likable, more insecure, and inferior when they were virtual dwarfed. So what they're actually saying is this has an impact, being short has an impact on your mind. What do you guys think about this? Oh, that's a hard one. This is a hard one.
I think just like subconsciously,
Yeah,
the thought like that people are like looking down on you, so just like feel good because of it. I would say like subconsciously something in the genetics probably, but like it should be like that. Society like
yeah, yeah. So, so, so what they mean by this, what they're saying, then I think society are make or yeah, the society is making you believe that being short is bad. Is that correct? Am I decoding it right or no?
yeah, pretty much.
Well, this is science, mate. It's science. Ooh, interesting. Short men are more likely to commit violent crime. A study of well, later. Holy Jesus. They were actually pretty tall, mate. So,
They were just awesome. 6 feet short. That's probably still looks the same. The kid is short, 6 feet now.
ah, this is not key, by the way. This one. True. And how old were these people?
We were all 17, so yeah, almost 18.
17. So that means you're not fully grown, right?
Yes, I was. I was 178, 178 on the feet. And the people in the picture there are also pretty young. They didn't grow since I filmed it back then.
Okay. As you can see,
When do you stop growing your average?
I think like men age of like 19, 20.
Yeah, because for girls it's at 15. Like
Yeah.
they start growing at 10, 11, and boys start growing at 13. So I think like 19.
hmm yeah, I think it's 19 as well. All right, that's cool, man.
My cousin, he started growing when he was 13, and right now he's 16. He's like almost 3 years older.
Jesus.
What?
Yeah, he's really handsome. Yeah, he's like 2 heads taller than me.
Oof. Tall boys,
But
baby.
his grandfather is actually also pretty tall, like because of his cousin's grandpa.
And is he
They
smart?
are identical twin years old.
He,
Um,
is he smart and powerful?
you should ask him.
Oof.
I'm not sure how you say that in English.
God damn. That's
He's big and height.
he's a genius.
Yeah. That being said, my brother, he's the same height as me. Maybe 1 centimeter taller. But he also is probably the smartest person that I ever met, because he also graduated with bachelor gymnasium level in high school. So right now he's about to finish his university as well at the age of 20. And yeah, I don't think he's ever felt anything at all. And he's not taller than the average, so I really don't think height that much affects him.
Damn, that's
But
crazy.
I think it's coincidence, like in the main case. I think it's all based on influences rather than genes when it comes to studying these.
I don't know.
That being said,
Maybe.
next topic, which we were going to say, being shorter results into more being self-violent. I think it's the inner frustration. I said it twice, but you can continue.
Inner frustration. So, a study of 760,000 Swedish conscripts found that every 10 centimeters of height reduces the risk of violent criminality by 7%, even when adjusted to socioeconomic status. However, the effect disappeared when adjusting for intelligence. Taller men are more intelligent and therefore less likely to commit a violent crime.
Oh, not to mention the devil.
They say that when you're shorter, you're
Yeah.
mostly taller, and therefore you're less
Whoa.
violent.
No, well, then you have to admit that's how it is in all the Bibles and
So,
animals and stuff.
Insert the English teacher annotation.
Oh yeah, yeah,
so do you guys know the Napoleon complex?
yeah. Well,
Complex.
Yeah, do you guys know the Napoleon complex? Because Napoleon was an angry guy.
Yeah, the thing is, he wasn't even that short. He was just portrayed that short because they more or less saw him as a tank.
So Napoleon was 169, right? Napoleon
Yeah, so he's the same height as me.
Napoleon
that's 50 centimeters
Bonaparte.
tall, right?
Yeah, so it was quite average back then, but right now he's quite taller. He's portrayed as short, but he was average. Maybe a bit shorter than average in some areas, but definitely not by
Hitler was 175.
So the reason why Napoleon looked short is because he always had bodyguards who were super tall. That's why you look short. Just that, like the picture you just send us to see. Only because you have taller people besides you doesn't mean you're short. All right. So what do you guys think about that one?
because I had no taller guys next to me in the graduation picture. That's pretty much.
Alright, so being a short man are likely to commit a violent crime. Do you guys think that's true?
That's just no, that's just like that's just like an over exaggeration, really.
So, so this is Swedish, Sweden.
Like, how does being short make you more violent? What country?
Yep, I agree with that. I'm not sure about that one, but I do agree. Maybe short people get more angry because how they have experienced life, maybe. So next one, taller men may live longer. Okay, huh? There's a maybe I don't know. Yeah, go ahead, go on. Uh, yeah, so this actually reminded me of. So there was recently a study about cancer. Why do the bigger animals don't get cancer?
Because they get cancer faster.
No, because they. This is for real, dude. This is like a 2020 study. The reason that like whales, elephants, giraffes, the big animals don't get cancer is because the cancer cells are just too small for the body to be a big impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the correlation on this to human, I have no idea. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know. So let me read this before we go move to the next topic. There's a vigorous debate around the relationships between the height and mortality. Some researchers have found that shorter stature is associated with longer life. Taller people are more likely to die of cancer. Whoa, that's each.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Each 1 centimeter is height is increased relative risk about 0.7%, perhaps because they have more cells and hence greater risk of DNA mistranscription. When cells divide,
In that case, the whale should also die faster because the height
yeah,
to get cancer.
yeah, but mm, it's true.
Right? I
r-
mean, like if
however, most studies have found that taller people have longer lives, although the effect is small. Various studies have found that each extra 1 centimeter of height reduces relative risk of death at any age by about 0.5. Okay. Okay, I understand now. So what they're saying is there are studies that top people are more likely to die of cancer, but there are also studies that taller people live longer. That's what they're saying. Okay, so if you live longer, there's if you live long enough to have cancer, you'll die of cancer. If if that's that's fucked up.
okay,
Whoa,
yeah, yeah.
2 4. Okay, I understand that one, which I don't know if it's correct or not. Maybe this is outdated. So short men have shorter. Oh, okay. So short men have shorter dot other bits. So what they're saying is shorter men have smaller genitals. That's what they're saying. All right, so this is um, okay. A study of 5,200 Americans found that very short men, less than 160 centimeters, were 3 times more likely to report a small penis than men taller than 193 centimeters.
Proportion.
So, an Italian survey of 3,300 men that measured the height of both participants, either John Thomas or Giovanni Thomas in Italian, found positive but weak correlations with flaccid and stretched penis length. Okay, that's irrelevant.
That's that.
Yeah. Now, do you guys think? I'm not gonna ask you how big yours is, but do you think shorter men have? I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance actually. Yeah, of course. If you have a smaller body. So what they're saying is actually if you, well, I mean, it all comes to the society again. If you have a big penis, it means you have big dick power, as girls call it. The you know those,
That's the guy with the largest dick in the world.
yeah. So I saw a video where a girl was like, so that guy is super tall. He might have he 100% has a big dick. He has big dick power.
Oh my god, he's a tall and black. Oh my god.
He was Turkish. So that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm talking about the society. Is being short a disadvantage in this society? So science is saying yes. How? Because they have the data to prove it.
I would agree with, but like, I would say like it's just such a big disadvantage. It's gotta be like life changing, really.
Yeah, you're not gonna die or something. No, it's not
You have
like.
a higher chance to die, but you're not gonna die. Like,
Well, you're not gonna die of cancer,
yeah,
but you might die of something else.
people overlooking you and then just trampling over you, maybe.
Yeah, true. All right, so those were the 8 things I wanted to talk about. Those were I'm not sure about the last one, but I guess it's actually true if I think about it.
I'm sure about a lot of the, like the, I don't know.
So we talked about short men tend to be poor. We see short men as less powerful. Women prefer taller men. Taller men are smarter. Shorter people feel less secure and likable. Short men are more likely to commit violent crimes. Taller men may live longer, and short men have shorter. You know what?
Hash, Steve,
Yeah, they have a smaller teeth.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And a smaller skull probably, and a shorter spine.
So, what do you guys think of these 8 proven proven studies? Do you think these studies are just bullshit? And they're talking bullshit because I'm rich and I have a big dick and I fucked more than 7 women.
Uh,
Or do you think, oh, they're right because, yeah, most of the people that are short don't ever get laid, don't have money.
Kinda like right to some extent, but not all the way.
Okay. Talk. So the question now is, now that we know this, do other people who are actually tall think that's true? That's what I'm wondering right now. Like, let's say a tall guy reads this and he's like, this is just bullshit. And there's a short guy who's like, oh, this is actually true because this happened. I'm just wondering, what the fuck is. I wonder if other people just think like we do or not. Yeah, depends on the neurolinguistic of another person. Am I correct, Weep? Ah, it's Wednesday. Why Tuesday?
I don't know. I just like steak.
Tuesday, Tequila Tuesdays?
Ooh, you should drink during a Tuesday, man. Should you really drink on a weekday? Coronavirus.
Dude, I haven't touched alcohol for so long. It's crazy, man. Alright, that being said, this was the episode. Do you guys have any tips or any things you want to share for the short people watching this?
Exactly. Just like the keep said, die.
Whoa.
For all the short people.
You are the elite. Short people are the elite. All of them.
Hitler was the even tough. Mussolini, that's why.
And the most rich guy in the world is one that you want. Yeah. You can be a trillionaire as well.
Just believe. That's all you have to do. Just believe in your dreams.
Belief. Alright, thank you for watching. My name is War Knight, and next week, 4 o'clock, come watch us live on twitch.tv Oberon Kingdom. I'm always here unless something happens. The same goes for Penta King, aka King of Kings, aka Akib. And then we have the Weep. He's always here. Do you guys want to shout yourself out? Social media. Alright, my name is Warnes, and this was episode number 20.
God, he's gonna go sleep again. Oh.
Later.